Hi guys! Happy day! Happy May 4th! May the 4th be with you. Got my Darth shirt on. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I'm Allison, the Mystic Mama. And thank y'all so much for being you and choosing to spend your time and energy with me and all the ways you show your love and support. I'm just profoundly grateful and I appreciate each and every one of you. As you know, everything you need is down below. So with that, let's get into it. I felt guided to do something new, show my face, and a monthly reading. So this is going to be for the month of May for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, welcome. You may be dealing with a Sag, and messages may resonate for you as well. So take what resonates, leave the rest. It is a general read, so take it as it resonates to you and for you, because you are your own best guru, y'all. And with that, let's just get into it. May is going to be a really exciting month, and I'm excited. The reads have been very interesting thus far, and I'm excited to get into it, and hope you are too. So let's take a deep breath. Exhaling so much love to each and every one of you. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing forth clear, concise messages for the highest good of all those watching. In regards to May, the month of May for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, Sag, it's the overall energy. Cards have been flying all day, y'all. So what I'm going to do is a Celtic Cross spread, and we're going to get all the cards out, then I'll talk through them, and then we'll clarify anywhere I feel guided to clarify. So let's get going. I didn't even ask, so we will wait. What is crossing Sagittarius this month in May? What's crossing, challenging Sag this month? What energy is too many? What energy is challenging Sag this month? Energy is challenging Sagittarius in May. What energy is crossing? Okay. Oh. Subconscious. What's underlying? What's going on? Energy in the subconscious in May. Subconsciously. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Okay. Crowning energy. It's crowning Sagittarius in May. What energies? Thank you. The major arcanas, you guys, have been flying. You have 3 out of 4 cards. As I say, at the towers underneath Sag. Again, a big month, month of big transits, big transformations. May's going to be magical. Let's see what's in the recent past. Recent past energy for Sagittarius. Recent past energy for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Spirit. What's the recent past energy? Incoming energy. What energy is opening up? Interesting, for sure. That 4 of Pentacles, I think you're the 3rd sign who it's come out in the same place. It's very interesting. Let's see. Internal influence. What's the big energy in May? Internal energy. Internal energy for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. External environment. I thought it was only one, you guys. There was another one hiding under it, and I only want to take one. So, Spirit, external influence, external environment. What may be influencing Sag externally in the month of May? Too many. External influence. Thank you. Hopes and fears for Sag in May. Hopes and fears for Sagittarius. Hopes and fears for Sag in May. keep wanting to throw 2 cards out, Sag. Hopes and fears for Sag in May. Hopes and fears for Sagittarius. Thank you. Ooh, interesting. And outcome. Whoa. Too many again. Man, Sag, you could have a very busy month, is what I'm feeling right off the bat. Definitely a decision being made. Potential outcome. Potential. Thank you. All right. Whoa. Okay, let's see. I got the 6 of Cups underlined. This could be children, soulmate, twin flame, healing, reconciliation. Could be a lot of things with that 6 of Cups. I'll see how this all connects. Let's do this, Sag. So, your overall energy. Ooh, itchy nose. Overall energy for May is the Hierophant. This is spirituality, awakening. It could relate to a commitment, a marriage, something like that, a spiritual partnership. This could be you just feeling maybe being a spiritual teacher, guide, but I feel like you're feeling spiritual. I'm going to keep it simple, right? You're feeling spiritual, Sag, during the month of May. There's something there. You could be learning more about spirituality, different religions, belief systems, that kind of thing as well. Because what's crossing you, though, is the Ace of Swords, the truth. It could communication. Again, I'm hearing like studying, learning something with that Hierophant about spirituality, some kind of truth that I feel like is going to challenge you a bit, and for good reason, right? These things come up because for healing to happen, for us to release the things that no longer serve, but there is some kind of conversation, communication, truth that is a challenge for you, that it could be some kind of conversation this month that is very challenging to have. And I'm seeing some of that here, it being kind of shown to me. So underlying subconscious is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy, but it's transformation. Something is subconsciously from your higher self, something is needing to be released, needing to be transformed. And again, I'm seeing that, and I feel like you know it, Sag, with that Hierophant, but there is some resistance to the truth, is how I'll put it, and how it's coming through right now. Crowning you is the Hermit. We have Virgo energy. So we have Taurus energy, Scorpio energy, and Virgo energy coming out. I'm not doing a love reading. If it resonates as love, great. And as signs resonate, great. But don't, if it doesn't, it's okay too. This is going inward. Again, this is a card of being on your own, being alone, single perhaps. It could be the end of a marriage that needs to happen, or the end of a connection that is just, you haven't been ready to see that truth. For some of you, that's definitely the case, I feel like, because we have the King and Queen of Cups showing up as well. So there's something here with that Hermit is always this independent card. 9s are about being single, right? When we add someone into our lives, it becomes that 10, that completion. Not that anybody outside of us completes us, but I feel like, Sag, that's a lot of what you're learning with spirituality, and it is this guidance to go inward, and something that some truth that needs to be accepted, and then something released, something needs to come to an end. Crowning you, and where I feel like you're headed towards in May, is potentially being single or having some time on your own. Recent past, you have the King of Cups. So this definitely could be a love reading today. It feels more like that, I will say, than most of them. But It's all how it resonates to you and for you. I'm just the channel. So King of Cups in the recent past to me is some kind of connection, an emotional connection for you, Sag. Could be with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't really have much more coming through with that King of Cups other than this is someone in your past or someone that in the past you hooked up with. I'm not, it's very interesting because that Six of Cups can always be the return, like the return of a past person, but it's not quite what I'm getting. This feels more like you are in a commitment. This is the person. You're in a commitment with someone that, I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like it's the right person. It's not, there's something off with this connection. And this feels similar to, I think, Sag, I did a reading a couple weeks ago that it was similar energy of something in a connection isn't quite right. We're not wanting to see the truth in something. And I'm going to keep going, so hopefully it paints a bigger picture. But in your internal influence is the Five of Pentacles. This is all about abandonment, lack, fears of being alone. And that Hermit to me is speaking a lot of that too, of fears of being alone. That's normal, right? But this is going on in your internal energy, and I feel like it's why this truth is so hard for you to see, or the conversation's going to be really hard because internally there's a lot going on in the root chakra. And in terms of abandonment, being alone, not having anyone. It's a really interesting read, Sag. It's coming out very kind of specific. I don't know if it's going to resonate for everyone. Let me know. In your external energy is the Two of Pentacles. Look at this back and forth. And I feel like it's your connection. In the external, your connection is mirroring this. There's something going on in this connection that is not balanced. It goes back and forth. Again, there's some kind of truth around it not being in alignment for you. And this person, I feel like this too is, this too is always a decision. Your external environment in May, you're going to have to make a decision about this connection, about if it's really something you want to move forward with. Is it going to balance out? And that could be this really hard conversation that I'm picking up between you and this person. In your hopes and fears, Queen of Cups. Interesting, because we have the King and Queen of Cups coming out, and hopes and fears to me is this beautiful showing of both sides of the coin, right? And this is coming through as love, intuition too. Is there's a hope to have a deep, deep love and a soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart connection with that Six of Cups here too. There's this desire, there's this hope, this dream for it, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what we all want and we deserve, right? But there's this fear of trusting your intuition too coming through, Sag, that this isn't the one. I think you've really hoped that this person is your person, and there is something off about it. And that's the fear, is that your intuition is telling you something different than what you had hoped, okay? Then in the potential outcome, we have the Emperor. This could be a father, like you guys could have kids together, and that, of course, makes this kind of decision much harder, right? I'm a mother, and I've been divorced twice. And I get that decision of when children are involved, a breakup is, there's a lot more to weigh and consider, right? This could be too going on some financial fears around this, that if you're on your own, you can't, being a single parent is tough, man. It's really tough. So again, Sag, your reading's kind of specific. I'd love for you guys to comment and let me know if it resonates. But Aries energy, this to me is the potential outcome too, though, is taking control of the situation. This is having the discipline to make the hard decisions. That's what an emperor has to do, right? Detaching emotionally from it to make the decision that is best for you first and foremost. You know, that old idea of staying together for the kids doesn't do anything but fuck everybody up. Kind of thing is what I'm getting. And remember I said belief systems too, so that could be a challenge of maybe the family home with you or this person, in the way you were raised in the belief system of commitment, of having a child together is a marriage. It's a commitment, right? And that stay together for the kids kind of thing. So there's definitely something there. But with the emperor again in the outcome, I'm getting a big energy of taking control of the situation. Again, being able to make the tough decisions. We see that too with this crowning, right, of the hermit. Going inward, being on your own, doing the healing and looking inside, because that's where all the answers are. Let's do a little clarifying for you and see if we can get a few more details about the month of May in this situation. I'm going to throw out too, even though I do feel very strongly this is a connection, Sag, if you're not connected to someone, this is you really balancing out masculine, feminine energy, head and heart with the King and the Queen of Cups. A lot of healing and transforming happening at very deep levels with you. I feel like too, if you're on your own already, you know, these are fears and things from the past that you're really being asked to face, so that back and forth in which direction do I go, what decision do I make, doesn't happen anymore. Again, that balance of head and heart being really, and the Emperor and the King of Cups to me add this like the emotions into it, but in a very balanced way. And sometimes, sadly, we have deep soul connections and love with people who are not meant to be permanent on our journey. So let's look at this Ace of Swords and why it might be challenging in the month of May, Spirit. Why is this Ace of King of Pentacles? Commitment. There is something here around a commitment, Sag, some truth that is going to be coming out. Could be, again, now we have earth energy. So, you know, all the signs are showing up, just not a lot of air, which has been kind of consistent this week, or today doing the readings. But this is that truth, communication. I feel like with the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant, it's going to be during Taurus season that there's a conversation about commitment. Commitment with someone that you're with, whether that is a decision to take it to the next level, to really deeply commit, potentially get married with that Hierophant, or, you know, engaged kind of thing, or it's a decision to end the connection because it's not, you know, there's always choices, right? Let's look at this Death card. Death card. Tell me about this Death card for Sagittarius. Why is the Death card here in the subconscious? Definitely releasing, Sag, a lot of fear. There's a lot of healing around this. Man, the Emperor and the Queen of Cups came out again. I'm not even going to lay them down. They're doubled up over here in the subconscious. I feel like that's coming into this. It's coming into the physical world. Whatever is going on subconsciously and internally with the Death and the Five of Pentacles is in the hopes and dreams, advice and action and outcome. I feel like those are showing up in your physical world. Let's look at the Hermit. crowning. Ooh. Three of Pentacles, work. Yeah, this is, I feel like you're being guided to work on yourself, to go inward, Sag, to balance things out. Maybe art. Something with art is very healing for you. Drawing things out, sketching, graffiti even with this card, but I'm also getting too with works there is you looking at, is this working or not? Is this going to work? Does this work for me, for us? There's something there with the Hermit of going inward and really reflecting on, are we really working together? Does this work for me, kind of thing. Let's look at the King of Cups here in your recent past. Why is the King of Cups here? Thank you. Two of Swords. Interesting. I feel like, Sag, you're dealing with someone who has a fear of commitment, and they're not really, they don't really express themselves emotionally, or you. It could be vice versa, of course, but there's another two showing up across. There's definitely a decision to be made. Very interesting. Oh, I didn't even look at your, well, she is, you guys. Near future was the Four of Pentacles. Letting go. Bringing balance in, letting go next to this Two of Pentacles, releasing anything that isn't balanced, that doesn't bring that stability, contentment almost, and that balance. There is something definitely imbalanced here going on in a connection. But I'm seeing whatever decision is made with that Emperor card, it made like with authority, like is bringing in more balance. It's opening you up to something more balanced. Let's look at the Five of Pentacles here. Man, that Queen of Cups wants to fly. Definitely could be tied to a water sign, Sag, or you could have a lot of water in your chart. Emotionally cold. There's something here with cold emotions, whether it's you or your person, that has to do with that fear of abandonment and being alone, and kind of how we put our guard up and our walls up when those things have happened before, right? But I'm just getting a lack of emotions here. There's a lack of emotion. I don't want to say a lack of love. I don't like that so much, but there is something with a lack of emotions that comes from a fear of abandonment, a fear of being alone, a fear of being vulnerable. Let's look at the Two of Pentacles in your external environment. Why is this Two of Pentacles here in the external environment? Sag, you got way too many cards flying. Two of Pentacles, Spirit. Yeah, the universe comes out, which it's the universe in this card, but it's the World card. It's the decision to end it, or you know, it's that one way or another. Which way are we going to go? There's a back and forth happening here around this connection, or around the next move to make. And again, if it's not a connection and it's just you moving forward in the physical world with career, maybe home, location, you're going to make a decision. And I'm hearing like a very emphatic, you're going to do it and complete a really big cycle. That's all about putting yourself first and standing in your power. Like I said with that Emperor, you know, standing in your power, really taking control over your life and your decisions and the people you're connected to, that don't throw this kind of back and forth energy at you. Tell me about this Queen of Cups in the fear position. Hopes and fears, the Queen of Cups. Hopes and fears with the Queen of Cups, please. 9 of Wands showing up. Strength. The strength to trust your intuition, Sag. The strength to follow your heart and to trust when things are off, they're off. And that it's okay. Everything is a learning experience in this Earth School, right? But I feel like, too, it's a little bit of that fear again of tired. Maybe tired of looking for the one. Tired of waiting. Tired of being alone, you know, coming through in that fear position. It's also those walls. It's the wounded warrior who's been hurt and had to put down those walls, but notice she's standing in front of it. And that's you in that hope place of trusting your intuition and trusting in love, and that you know what's best for you despite anything that may have happened in the past. Emperor, tell me about the Emperor, please. Why is the Emperor here? I'm shaking my head because they're just throwing so many cards. Why is the Emperor here for Sag and the outcome? Tell us a little more about the outcome with the Emperor, please. Prince of Swords, that's the Knight of Swords. Again, taking control, moving forward, being very clear, confident in that movement forward, in your decisions, cutting out anything that is almost like gets in your way with the Emperor. There is what I'm getting. Again, it could be an air sign you're dealing with. I think I've mentioned all the signs I'm seeing. Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and now we have that air energy with the Prince of Swords. So all the elements are showing, you guys. 3 of Wands underneath. Something incoming with this 6 of Cups. Ooh, the 6 of Cups was under this 3 of Wands again, and the Judgment here. There is definitely a big decision, and I do feel like this 6 of Cups is coming through around children, around happiness, around emotional fulfillment. It could be too, Sag, someone from your past returning. That once you close this connection out, someone comes back in because it's underlying. But we shall see, right? So I hope this helped. It brought some clarity, confirmation, insight to what you may be experiencing this month. And as always, just thank you for being you and all the ways you show your love and support. I fucking love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye.